Dandruff. Dandruff is different from dry scalp. Dry scalp just means we are dehydrated. We need to get our body back to homeostasis. We need our sodium and potassium levels to be evened out. So we're going to need our 3 to 6 grams of salt every day. We should be adding salt to our water. We should be seasoning our food to taste. But we need 3 to 6 grams of that salt, probably more than 6 to 7, so our cells can be hydrated. And water doesn't look like water when it's in our body. We need the magnesium, sodium, and potassium in order for it to be converted and actually get into our cells and hydrate them. So this could just be because you're dehydrated. Now, dandruff is going to be more yellowish skin, more itchy and stuff like that, right? And that comes from an overgrowth of a fungus called malassezia. So the malassezia is eating the oil around our hair follicles, right? And when it eats the oil, it's eating the saturated fats and it's leaving the unsaturated fats. And the unsaturated fats go back into our skin and kind of breach the skin. And then our body, as a defense mechanism, sends extra skin cells to cover the skin that has been breached. But they're immature skin cells, so they are flaky and they come off on our clothes and all that shit. So how do we eradicate the malassezia? Well, first we gotta stop feeding it the wrong things. So what do you think is feeding the fungus? Refined sugars and refined carbohydrates. I'm gonna always be saying that because that's literally the reason for most of the bullshit. Insulin sensitivity, cancer, not getting enough oxygen in the blood, arthritis, everything is gonna be coming back to refined sugars and refined carbohydrates. It's just the most prevalent thing to eat nowadays. And it's in everything. You don't even know, like there's probably 15 grams of sugar in your ketchup or something. Like it's hidden everywhere. So it's not necessarily your fault, but you should be aware of what you're feeding your body, and that is feeding the fungus. So no refined sugars, no refined carbs. We're going to add some tea tree oil to our head. Make sure it's diluted because it's super strong. That's going to be antimicrobial. We're going to add some olive oil and some coconut oil. The coconut oil is also going to help with getting rid of that fungus. And then we're going to make sure our gut is strong. Our gut is the first line of defense against anything. And if our gut bacteria and our gut flora aren't strong, then it's going to lead to a host of other problems, including dandruff. So that's going to be your kimchi, that's going to be your sauerkraut, that's going to be all of your polyphenols, that's going to be prebiotic and probiotic foods, right? You can also take kimchi juice and actually put it on your head to get the bacteria back where it needs to be, because it's just an imbalance in the good and bad bacteria that's on top of our head.